Speaking about Stranger Things, the show, I've never finished. I never started the newest season.
Dude, they came out like 2 years ago.
I know. I just like I saw things on it online. And I was just like, I really don't care about it.
No matter how
The
hard
newest season
Stanley
was really
worked,
good. It's
he
probably one
couldn't
of
find a
it's probably
trace
my
of his
favorite season.
co-workers.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's really good. See, Stranger Things is a weird show because it's very inconsistent season to season.
Yeah, I agree.
Season one was very horror and 80s inspired. Season two, I think, was really bad. Like I can't go back to
When
season two. I
Stanley
think it's
came
really
to a set of
boring,
two
and I
open
think the
doors,
monsters
he
are
entered the door on his
lame.
left.
Season three, I think, was pretty good because it was very like almost like Breakfast
Yet there
Club
was not
John
a
Hughes
single
inspired
person
with
here
like
who
all
heard.
the
Feeling
mall and
a
pop
wave of
culture stuff.
disbelief,
Yeah, yeah,
Stanley
yeah.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
And then season
staircase, Stanley
four
walked upstairs
like
to his
really
boss's
brought in
office.
the spirit of the town. Like they introduced a ton of new characters that really added a lot to the world. So I think season four was
Staring into
really
his
good.
manager's office,
See,
Stanley
the
was
thing
once
is,
again
my thing with
stunned to
shows is
discover
I don't
no
like
indication of
watching.
any human life.
Uh,
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in
I don't like.
disbelief
Oh
You couldn't
shit.
what
wrong code.
orchestrated this. What dark secret was being
I don't like
held from
watching
him?
shows
What he
because
could
I
not have
have a
known
tendency to
was
binge
that the
watch
keypad
shows.
Stanley was in such a
Um,
rush to get through the story as
so I
quickly as
typically
possible,
just
he
like
didn't even have a
watch like
single
a
minute to just
YouTube
let the narrator
documentary or
talk.
something
That
instead.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
Like
So
I
he
recently
sat
Um,
watched
down
Blood of
for a few
Zeus, and like
minutes
I would put
with
it
some
on at like
calming new
11
age
p.m.
music.
and then watch like 3 episodes. It's 2, and I'm like, oh, I gotta be up tomorrow. And it was not healthy.
Oh, Blood of Zeus.
Yeah, I think it's a good show. I just dislike the like audio mixing.
Feeling soothed and
Gotcha.
rejuvenated,
Because with my
Stanley
subwoofer, like the
calmly
music will be just like
into the
fucking
open capacity.
incredibly loud, and people are talking like this.
Yeah, dude, I hate that shit.
Like, and don't get me wrong,
Um,
the music is great. It's just tone it down.
I'm trying to think. House of the Dragon just came back, and I really wanted to watch it, but I'm
Descending
lazy
deeper
as
into the
fuck.
building,
You want what
Stanley
happened?
realized he felt a bit
The Game of
peculiar.
Thrones
It
prequel.
was
No,
a
yeah,
stirring of
I just didn't hear the
emotion in
last
his
part.
chest, as though he
Oh,
felt
I've been meaning to watch it, but I'm fucking lazy.
No, I feel that.
Like, I don't know. But I also trying to finish JoJo because I finally got to Stone Ocean, and I just got like 20 episodes left.
I see. Stone Ocean was good. I liked Stone
The
Ocean.
red mind control facility.
It wasn't very I described it
Uh,
as Yu-Gi-Oh, because like that's what when they introduced stands, it was just like, oh, new enemy with a different stand, fight it.
The lights rose on an enormous room
That
packed
makes
with
sense.
television screens.
I
What
feel like
horrible secret did this place
the
hold?
monster of
Stanley
Stone Ocean isn't the worst at it. What the season I think was the worst at it is definitely Stardust Crusaders, where it's just like
Now the
fucking
monitors
every
jumped up.
episode we're fighting a new stand, and it's that for like 20 episodes in a row. And Stardust Crusader is like 45 episodes long of a
The
season.
Yeah.
lives of so many individuals.
Well,
It's
that's
just
when
like
they introduced
you're just
it.
fighting,
They were
you're
trying to
just
like
fighting
find the
stand
plan.
after stand after stand after stand. It was just like so boring because nothing was happening.
Yeah, I liked the one with not Stone Ocean. The one before Stone Ocean. No, the one before Stone Ocean was in Italy. The one before that.
Horrible to believe it
Diamond is
could be
Unbreakable.
Uh,
Diamond is Unbreakable is really good.
yeah, I think that was like the second best from the standpoints. Because I think Stone Ocean's great.
My
Like,
favorite is Jonathan. I like Battle Tendency before Stands came in.
oh yeah, no, that's like I don't know why it's an unpopular opinion, but I think that's the best seasons of JoJo. And I wish they didn't really change it. But like from Stan users, I think the Unbreakable Diamond was great, but Stone Ocean was the best because like once you get past like the jail scene, like it actually started making a real story for it. I don't know how
Yeah,
that makes
dude, I'm
sense.
still stuck in the jail. I've been there for fucking 20 episodes.
Or sad, or content, walking,
But
eating,
yeah.
It's good.
working.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, Hell's Dragon. I don't remember it being. I don't remember if I liked it or not.
House of Dragons isn't bad. I'll say that. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. It's not like peak Game of Thrones, but it's also not as bad as how Game of Thrones ended.
Yeah, because it's fascinating to learn more about the world and stuff, but like, I don't know, there's something off about it.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, did you watch Shogun?
Shogun? Oh, I have it on my Hulu like list, but I haven't started it.
I watched one episode of it with Gianna, but she falls asleep, so we put it on the back burner. But I might watch it by myself. That shit's good. Shogun's really good.
Guess I have to watch it then. Another show I watch because I still gotta watch. I think The Great is fantastic.
Oh, the show about Catherine the Great.
Yes.
Gianna watched that by herself. I haven't seen it.
I think like, cause it's like set up like almost as a comedy, but it's also like, for what I know, pretty accurate to history.
Yeah.
So it's like the best of both worlds.
I keep seeing smiling friends all over my Twitter, and I feel like I gotta watch it.
That's the Adult Swim show, right?
Yeah.
I watched an episode with Mr. Mini. I just doxed my friend. It was alright. It's like fucking. It's like one of those like non-cohesive story kind of things.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. Where's 4? Is 4 up there? How do I get up there? How do I... 1, 2. How do I get to 4? Oh! 3. I also gotta watch The Witcher, which I don't think Witcher's a good show.
You don't think Witcher is a good show?
I love like the not the story. The story's not bad, don't get me wrong. Like the art direction and everything like that. I just dislike how it's very like appeal to audience layout. Like instead of fan service with titties, it's fan service like, oh, to keep the men intrigued, you got monster fight every episode. To keep like the lore people intrigued, it has a story that coincides with the lore. To keep the rest of the audience intrigued, you got hot Geralt. It's not like
I heard the show isn't lore accurate.
that could be true. I don't know much about Witcher, but you know what I'm saying. Like it just feels like it's just going through something with a famous IP.
Yeah, I mean the show. What I've heard about the show is that like they had the people that wrote the show were like so adamant to separate it from the video game and the books, like they didn't want to be compared to that at all. And the guy who played Geralt hated that because he loves the books.
I forgot it was a book series. How do I push 4?
Cool. I gotta play the fucking Witcher. I hate that game though.
It seems way too long for my likes. Like, I like realistically, right? I should really love games like that, like Fallout, Skyrim, Witcher, like long story RPGs. Realistically, I should like those games. I just cannot stomach playing more than an hour of it. I don't know why.
Bro likes small games, like the Stanley Parable.
Yes, but I can't get to 4 for some
And
reason.
and games that take up way too much of his time, like League of Legends.
Yes. Cause like I love like how do I do, what am I doing wrong here?
You're getting no bitches.
No bitches. What? Oh my god. I'm annoyed. I have to push that button up there. Cause I do love like games like Victoria. Which is just like turn-based strategy or Civ.
Yeah.
So I do like it's not like the pace of the game is bad. It's just like, I guess the commitment.
When at last he found the source
You should play
of man's
Yakuza.
power, he knew it was his duty. Oh, Stanley.
I don't know. I want to see you stream Yakuza because I don't know how you. I don't know what you think Yakuza is.
No idea.
Control.
Because like right now, I'm teaching a dominatrix how to become one.
But you need to understand, there's only so
What?
much that machine can do.
I'm teaching a dominatrix. She's really bad at her job, so I'm teaching her how to become better.
In
If you want to
Yakuza.
throw my story off track,
In Yakuza,
you're going to
yeah.
have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long
What is
until
happening?
detonation then?
Dadding mind
Let's
control
say
system.
2 minutes. Ah,
What's
now
happening
this
in
is
2
making
minutes?
things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is
I thought we were
much
getting the
better than what
Tuesday
I had in
ending.
mind. What a shame we
Or
have
the
so little
achievement.
time left to
I thought I'd
enjoy
just
it.
play for a little
Mere
bit.
moments until the
Oh.
bomb goes off. But what
So yeah,
precious
in
moments it
Yakuza,
really is.
Yakuza has like a
Time to
pretty
talk
like good
about
story.
you.
I won't like it's not amazing, but it's pretty
Where we're
good.
going.
But the gameplay is kind of mid.
Moons, I barely
But
know where to
the peak
start.
of Yakuza is that you're in like this
You'd like to know where your
city
co-workers are.
that's kind of
A moment of
small,
I'm
but
not-
like you
I'm
get
not-
to interact.
One sec, I'm not really paying
Yeah.
attention. I'm like sort of trying to listen to what this guy's saying.
I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah, press support.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I
Okay.
tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Shit, I think
I
I've...
have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
I don't remember
Just
this
hate
ending.
to see it go. But I'm
Yeah, I
sure
think this
whatever
has to be
I come
new.
up with on the next go around will be even better.
Because we got every
My
ending.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Oh, thanks, guy.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
I feel so
Think
lost.
that, Stanley, that this video game can be beaten, won, solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That
Uh-oh.
timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
What color is it?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy
Push
it
two?
first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being...
I don't like this ending. It's a little too real
I
for
love
me.
it. I love this ending. This is so funny.
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
Oh.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Oh god, that ending's too real. We're going again. We're going for that one again.
That was crazy.
I did not
The
like
narrator
that.
just saying, you cannot. None of this actually matters. I'm just watching you
What could it
helplessly.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Alright, so while you
Perhaps he
get over there, what I was saying about Yakuza.
Yes.
So the story of Yakuza is pretty good, and the gameplay is pretty mid. Like, some games have better gameplay than others, because it's like a long-ass series. But with the what makes Yakuza special is that you're in the city, and you get to interact with so many people and the world in so many ways. So, like, you'll just come up to someone, and it'll be like, I am the pervert professor. And it's like, what? And he's like, I've been studying pervert my entire life, and I've been collecting them in this Pokédex. And then you gotta go around the world with your Pokédex, like Pokemon, collecting perverts instead.
That's funny. That's actually really funny.
And it's like, this is just the mechanic of this game. It's just like different random ass shit. Like one time I was helping out this guy, and then I ended up tracking down this fat dude that likes to pretend being a baby. And then this fat dude that pretends to be a baby, he was like, you know what? I really fuck with you, man. If you ever need help, call me.
Put me on speed dial. You got it.
It's just like random ass shit. So that's the art of Yakuza, is that it's just really fucking weird all the time.
I like that. That's like dedication to like making a good game, though. Oh, you know who else? I was talking to Jack earlier, like the other day. What's your opinion? Have you watched the Cyberpunk show? Have you watched the CP show?
No, I've not watched this
Hey,
show.
hey, don't abbreviate Cyberpunk, hey!
Guys, I've been really into CP recently. Maybe I should
If I really like the anime, I might try out if I really like the CP anime, I might try out the CP game. Hank! It's so stupid, but so funny. So, this is an unpopular opinion, and hopefully people will, because I think I'm gonna post this, on my VOD channel, because I think I should post, like, actual videos.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should do, like, in 30-minute segments, or just the whole thing. Oh, since I updated the time, my, like, the computer time session, look at this number.
That's really funny.
Let me switch to main display. Look at this fucking number. So I don't know if I should do like if I should cut it into like 30-minute segments or like a whole hour-long thing. Don't know yet. But I think it'll be good for growth, because for what I saw on Twitch, what's what I saw from someone online, is that YouTube and TikTok's great for building an audience, because it gets recommended blindly and people are more likely to like watch like a couple 5 minutes. While Twitch is good to keep a fan base, because people stick around and like hang out.
It says you're playing Elden Ring, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again.
Oh, well, now I can't fix it because I'm fucking 10 years in the future.
For he would dismantle the controls once.
Oh, but so I was saying I did not like the show Cyberpunk.
Oh, Stanley.
You did?
Like if it as a standalone show, I think it was great. Like the animation's great, the voice acting's great, like everything about it, like in isolation, beautiful. But I feel like it was also trying to achieve something from the like the original Cyberpunk novels or tabletop RPG, right? Like 2077, or 2020, which is fine. I understand what they're going for. The same reason why I didn't like 2077 the game that much is that it was trying to achieve something from the tabletop RPG. So like there's a scene where like the main character is in a desperate situation and like they put everything on the line, and it's also like sort of Cyberpunk of them, like, oh, I'm getting a huge upgrade but also going crazy. And I feel like that's so like TV of them. Like if they weren't trying to fit like spoiler alert, because that's Cyberpunk, I feel like it would have been a better show.
Yeah.
Like if you never played the tabletop RPG and you just see it from the video game perspective, it's fantastic. I will give it raving reviews. But seeing it from the tabletop RPG, I feel like it was trying too hard. It made me upset.
More time to talk about.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I would recommend it. Like I just said, I think it's fun.
What all this means, I barely know where to start.
I find it so hard to sit down and watch an animated show,
You'd like to know where
but I also find it really hard to sit down and watch a show in general.
I feel that.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off.
Yo, if Steam recommends the fucking summer sale one more time.
I literally just got the same notification.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
What color do I have to do?
Everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Press 3.
This version of events has been rather amusing.
Incorrect.
Watching you try to make sense of
Press
everything
2.
and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it.
Saying push
I'm
2.
going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Is this
not?
2?
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
What's 2? What's
Is it that
2?
you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Incorrect.
Or did you just assume
Press
when you saw
4.
the timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything.
What
anything,
am I
something
supposed to do
will
here?
save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place
I want to know what I have to do.
But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you
Oh my
fail.
god.
Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
There is not a way to do it.
Died again.
Oh,
This is in the original game.
Take a look
so
at
this
the
is
clock,
just
Stanley.
like, no matter what I
That's
do,
30
it's just
seconds
death.
you have left to struggle.
Yeah.
30 seconds
That
until
makes
a big
sense.
boom and then nothing.
This is in the original game, though. I don't remember this one.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
Did you know that
Or will
this
you
started as a
embrace
Half-Life 2 mod?
Another choice?
I can believe it.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the journey.
Change it to
And
5.
believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say